And it's the Hawks to start out. And the starting lineup for Miami. They've got Tyler Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center position. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow.
Here's Daniels. Okongwu, a screen on Burks. And it's rejected. Hero against Young. To the paint. Here's Ware. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots." So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Hero for three. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Daniels passes to Johnson. And the Hawks with another three.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Here's Daniels. Over to the wing. Here's Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Wiggins looking around. Here's the pick. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Young from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And you look at the history of the Hawks, where they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in '58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Miami.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock from the low block. Robinson can't hit. The Hawks lead by 3. Here's Rizachet. No points so far. Lets the three fly. He can't hit that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Atlanta on top, up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
George Niang out there with Clint Capella. then it's Terrence Mann, then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Ricochet in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's LeVert. Anderson pulls it down. Miami trailing. Here's Robinson. Capella with a block.
Oh, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
The three from Ricochet. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. And the shot falls short that time.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Anderson gets the bucket.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Outside man. LeVert goes against Burks. LeVert outside. Pass to Okongwu. Now Young. Oh, the lethal three ball of Young.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
Hero, the pass to Burks. Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
LeVert. And down it goes. 2 points. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Niang. Ricochet comes in for Mann. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. Pass to Ware. Back to Burks. Fires from deep. And he buries his first look. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Here's Daniels. Back to Young. Launches it. They get it again. Daniels passes to Young. And the 3 off target. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. He's got room. And Miami again with the bucket. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now Young. Give him 8. From behind the arc. Drains the triple. Young's got 11. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot that time not on target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Heat leading by a point. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at center.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Adebayo. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, B.A., would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor. He can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
That's to Ware. And here's Hero, guarded by Young. Hero with the bucket.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. To the right side. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Outside Burks. Back to Hero. Wiggins outside. Young against Hero. Nails the wide open jumper. And the Heat lead by 2.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Here's Young. Fearless Trae Young.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Miami's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Miami has possession. Pass to Wiggins. Here's the floater. The rebound by the Hawks.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Outside Young. Shoots over Hero. Young can't hit. For Miami, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Wiggins finds Burks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Burks has got 7 points in the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And 6 man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The game on the line. Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. LeVert outside. To the middle. Johnson passes to Capella. Now here's Man. Capella, screen on Burks. Man fires in the triple. Man's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Adebayo. Lets it go from 14. It's good. He's got 7.
Love Duncan just taking the opportunity to create for a teammate.
Hawks trail by 3. LeVert outside. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Outside, Anderson. Adebayo sets a screen. Anderson passes to Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And here's LeVert for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Miami out in front. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Hawks trailing. We've got Clint Capella, George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Bufkin in at the one. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Back to Mann. 6 to shoot. Niang a screen to tie it up. And Hero grabs the board. Miami leading by 3. Left side Robinson. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Terrence Mann.
And Duncan Robinson with great focus to get the finish.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
But we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Burks, he's checked in for Robinson. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Back to Young. Young on the drive. Drops in the layup for 2.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Heat leading by 4. Hero outside. Right wing. Adebayo finds Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Young. A clear look for Hero. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Heat lead by 6.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And Burks gets it to go.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter here. The steal. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 5. Pass to Hero. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Johnson.
And the defense kind of forced that tricky play from Hero. He still gets the shot off while being fouled.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
With the floater. Rebound by the Heat. There's 1:12 left in the game. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Here's Young. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
For Miami, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Now here's Adebayo. Count it. And the Heat lead by 9.
showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Young from long range. Oh, Young sticks it from the corner.
Trae Young, not the biggest guy on the court, but will take the biggest shots.
Hero against Young. On the attack, Hero. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. So it's Miami picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come.
love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Downs is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Prince looking around. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by New York. And Brunson has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Giannis kicks to Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Bridges. Anunoby has the open look. And another 3 for New York.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Hart the pass to Bridges. Lillard against Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 7.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Lopez outside. Hart against Giannis. Out to Kuzma. And the 3 off target. New York's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Hart the pass to Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
The Knicks making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Antetokounmpo, no good. New York leading by 6. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Milwaukee's head coach. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Prince. And here's Brunson after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Back to Brunson. And he banks in the layup. And that's 11 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Lillard against Brunson. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Towns. No scoring in this one. Here's Hart. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Lillard from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson outside. Here's the floater. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Pulls it up. And that one released in time, but no good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McBride in at the 2. And here's Payne after Gary Trent Jr. made the last 3-pointer. And then Robinson slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
The Knicks leading by 8. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Porter. Payne's shot is good. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. He has yet to score. Trent outside. Pass to Green. On the wing, Porter. Payne covering. And that one's good by Porter.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Then for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Kuzma outside. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Lillard gets it to go.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Achua. Left side, Towns. Shoots the 3. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Antetokounmpo. They get the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the shot goes in. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The Bucks working the ball around. Lillard, the pass to Prince. Hands it from downtown. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Here's Hart, and that one is stuffed right through.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Back to Lillard. Drops in the layup for 2. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And that one, good.
Defense really unable to stop it. Lopez very dangerous from that spot.
Lillard against Brunson. Spins. Bridges outside. Stolen by Prince. Lillard with no one around. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Brunson outside. The focus from Brunson.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Hart. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Knicks. They lead by 5. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Miles McBride, Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Payne in at the 1 spot. Pass to McBride. Sinks the three-pointer. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this booth.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Bucks trail by 8. To the wing right side. To the inside. Here's Lillard. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Lillard is tough in there. Muscling that one home.
Anunoby outside. That's too hard. It's up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Back to Brunson. And he gets it to go from the high post. 23 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Lillard against Brunson. Over Lillard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one drops for him. And now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And here's Brunson outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Brunson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Nice! Brunson working inside.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Here's Giannis. Giannis showing creativity.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Hart with it. Brunson with a clean look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Brunson's got 33.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
From deep, Prince. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Timeout called, the Bucks. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jalen Brunson.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's the Knicks with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
So Cleveland will get first possession. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5. Now here's Garland. That one drops for him.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Now here's Strus. Pass to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the jumper is on the mark. Garland's got his second basket.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
Now here's Wagner. Suggs outside. To the inside. And Banchero gets it to go.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside, Strus. Outside, Mitchell. No good with the triple. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Counted from distance.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Mitchell, that one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell, or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Batase's checked in for Orlando. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Okoro's checked in. Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. The three from Suggs. Gets the three to fall.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Now Garland. Pass to Okoro. Garland looking around. Launches a three. And Cleveland another three.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Natase with a screen. Here's Wagner. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Okoro. Garland for three. Sends it home from three-point land. 10 points for him.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
And here's Wagner. Down low. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland on top. They lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Javonte Green out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 4. Pass to Okoro. Lets it go from the wing. Orlando with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Black. Now here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Hunter. Over Anthony. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Hunter on the wing. Isaac covering. Here's Jerome. Still without a bucket. In transition. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Here's Banchero. Banchero uses his size down there.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. Mitchell misses.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Suggs with a screen on Strus. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Garland. It's tipped. Wagner against Mitchell. That ties the game. Wagner's got 6 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Orlando making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Hunter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, nice D from Carter.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Over Mitchell. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Wagner. Carter's got his first basket. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Garland up top. He's covered by Suggs. Garland with the ball. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
19. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating rooms to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Out to Garland. Mobley on a screen. Lets it go from deep. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 13 now.
And I like it. The game plan is simple. Keep getting Garland the ball. It is that simple, and it's working.
And Carroll passes to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Mobley outside. Back to Strus. Outside Mitchell. And here's Mobley. To the middle. Here's Garland. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Strus. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Orlando leading by 3. Here's Suggs. And the layup falls. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good. He's got 17.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands That's how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league. Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Batase's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Caldwell Pope. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Strus. Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. Cavaliers trail by 5. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Wagner. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Wagner's got 11.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Garland. Outside Hunter. Takes a 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Orlando has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Wagner. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Allen. The Cavs trailing.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Left side Hunter. That one no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Magic out in front. They lead by 1. And don't go. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. Batase with a screen. Here's Banchero. Second chance shot. Ooh, the effort on the offensive glass from Banchero.
Using all that size in close, Banchero, he understands his strengths on offense.
Wade, the pass to Strus. Outside Garland. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Out to the right wing. Garland for 3. Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 18 points in just the second half.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long. With that shot, it makes no sense.
Well, that lead didn't last long. Right back to even. What an answer.
From 13, and there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
Now here's Banchero. A minute 39 left to play in the 4th. Inside, here's Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Putting in work. Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ben Carroll, right side. Up top, Carter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Yeah, defenses have to respect the ability to score. The problem is that battle with the little pump fake.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Mobley against Ben Carroll. The 3 is up. Oh, he nails it! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Garland, the pass to Strus. Over Wagner. He connects!
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And Mitchell over to help. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Oh, he buried the 3.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Outside Garland takes the 3. No good from 3-point range. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Now you need a forward who can get those freebies. Ben Carroll looking to be that guy for this team.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous 3-pointer. From deep 3-point land. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Time expires. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now Suggs. Wagner and Ben Carroll, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Carter in at the center. Oh, Ben Carroll working his magic.
I mean, it's incredible. Ben Carroll can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Suggs against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3, and it goes straight through with a swish.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Now here's Ben Carroll. Mobley grabs the board. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Garland. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Suggs. Pass to Ben Carroll. Suggs outside. 4-3. Drops in the 3.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
And here's Garland. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Mobley, left side. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. Suggs finds Banchero. Carter, a screen on Mobley. The 3 from Banchero. And another 3 for Orlando.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Big round of applause for the 407.
Here's Allen to the paint. Here's Garland. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Offline with a 3. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Pure from 3-point range.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they...
want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Rizachet in at the small forward. Now, here's Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Daniels from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Lopez. Here's Lillard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to Rizachet. Here is Daniels, guarded by Prince, and that one's good. Daniels.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Lillard against Young. Now here's Kuzma. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Pass to Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on Giannis. And Okongwu slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. LeVert's checked in. Now here's Prince. Kuzma outside. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Kuzma's got 9.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Johnson finds LeVert. Here is Daniels, guarded by Kuzma. To the middle, here's Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got his second bucket.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Kuzma outside. Johnson against Portis. Good, nice job down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That one falls.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Young with the ball. 5 points in the game. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Two on the clock. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked. And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Ricochet looking like a polished shooter already.
Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. Baseline try. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Giannis has got 6.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Buffkin's checked in. Man with it, defended by Prince. Capella with a screen on Porter. Here's Buffkin. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Niang buries it from 3-point range. Niang's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Prince outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Buffkin. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Now LeVert following the 3-point attempt by Giannis. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from LeVert.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Kuzma. Portis with it. Kicks it out to Lillard. Lopez against Young. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
Back to Lillard from deep. Drills the 3-pointer. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Ricochet. He has 5. Kuzma, right side. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard. And it's Ricochet with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Banked in off the glass. Reza Shea's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Bucks on top, leading by just 2. It's time now to go courtside. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from line. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The front court is Reza Shea and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. The Bucks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Reza Shea. That 3 off the mark. Bucks leading by 4. Loads it up for Giannis. And taken away by Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. 6 points for him. Reza Shea with it. He's against Kuzma.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
2 on the clock. The Hawks again can't hit. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. They'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You've got to contest the shot better than that.
Here's Young. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Young's got 9.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Reza Shea wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks leading by 3. Lopez a screen on Young. And that one's good. Lillard. He's got 13.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nailed from 3-point land. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Lillard surveying the D. Prince outside. From downtown, Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Reza Shea. And it's all evened up. And 12 points for Reza Shea.
And Reza Shea is having himself a game. Everything is coming together for the young fella.
Kuzma outside. Prince kicks to Lillard. A 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Young. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Lopez outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Then for the Hawks, George Niang comes in for Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Young. Here's Rizachet. He's got 12. For the lead. And the 3 ball is good. Rizachet's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. It's Atlanta as they wrap up the 3rd quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to LeVert. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And a wide open look for Portis. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving me everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. Lillard against Young. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the basket by Lillard.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. No good on the triple. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Lopez passes to Lillard. And here's Giannis. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Giannis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Daniels. Rebounded by the Bucks. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Tries the spin move. Giannis kicks to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Kuzma. To take the lead, and the jumper is good. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And easy to see why they turn to Kuzma in these moments. They trust him to go get one.
Here's Young. Giannis grabs the miss.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Prince in the corner. Kuzma outside. From past the arc. Nails the triple.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Young. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
And to Kumbo. Count it.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Young. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
Young dishes to Johnson. Daniels from outside. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a push by Antetokounmpo!
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance and trying to...
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now, New York starting 5. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Now here's Brunson. Hart passes to Towns. Over Carter. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain. Jalen Suggs showing you supreme confidence right there. On the catch, ready to rise and fire.
Outside Hart. Brunson, a screen on Banchero. Hart passes to Brunson. Towns down low. Carter's there. The shot by Towns, no good. Orlando has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Bridges, following the bucket by the Magic. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. A minute 31 left in the first. Count that one.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Picked by Carter. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Wagner for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Achua passes to Brunson. Outside Achua to the left side wing. Achua with a screen. A nice shot by McBride.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Outside Achua. Outside Hart. Pass to Achua. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes down.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And so it's Orlando closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Achua. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Pass to Robinson. Back to Payne. Screen by Robinson. Inside. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic leading by 8 to the middle. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Payne, pass to McBride. And there's the lob, intercepted. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Banchero. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Anthony. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Achua with a screen. And here's Payne outside. Connects from downtown. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
First team foul.
And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. It's Wagner off the drive. That one goes in.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Knicks trail by 9. Brunson passes to Towns. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Banchero against Achua. The 3 is up. And it's Brunson missing. Magic leading by 9. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Brunson with the finish inside.
That's toughness, that's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Pass to Kolek. Towns up top. Now Anunoby, defended by Wagner. And Anunoby gets it to go. Now just a 5-point Orlando lead.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Wagner's checked in for Paolo Banchero. New York making a switch here. Back to Caldwell Pope. Up top, Suggs. Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
That is elite athleticism. Mr. Suggs, can you put on a show for us?
Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 5 now.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The shot by Towns, no good. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. They've led by as much as 10. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Pass to Bridges from downtown. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Caldwell-Pope finds Carter. They set a pick. Wagner for 3. Knocks down the long J. 7 points in the game.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Outside Carter. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Outside Hart. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Brunson. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Achua's checked in for Anunoby.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
And the three-pointer goes. Wagner's got 10.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Achua can't hit. Magic leading by 6. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Suggs surveys the D. Picked by Carter from outside the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the basket by Bridges.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Outside Brunson. Carter against Towns. Here's Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. He's got 10.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Banchero outside. Carter, a screen on Achua. The three from Banchero. No luck on that one. And so it's Orlando leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in at the 1. Payne finds Towns. Robinson, a screen on Isaac. And the basket by Towns.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
Banchero surveys. Anthony outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. McBride passes to Payne. Outside Anunoby. To the inside. Oh, there's the alley! And a big finish by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks. Here's Brunson. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Suggs. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Jacks up with 3. And Carroll no good. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Carter from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Towns finds Anunoby. And here's Brunson. He's covered by Suggs. Brunson against Suggs. Brunson passes to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Mark can't hit. Orlando leading by 4. And Carroll left side. And Carroll delivers inside.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Wagner for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Anunoby. kicks it out Towns to tie it up. And it's good. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson finds Anunoby. Outside Brunson.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
You're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
So here's Miami's starting group. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center filling out the middle. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Up top, Hero. Covered by Lillard. Shots good by Hero.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Lopez passes to Giannis. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Burks pulls it in.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 5.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Good work there as it goes.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Kuzma. Here's Lopez. Oh, that's blocked. Wiggins outside. Back to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Kuzma. Shots good by Hero.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And here is Prince after Tyler Hero hitting the 3. Hero against Lillard. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Hero. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard with it. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Hero. Wiggins with it. Lillard picks him up. Burks can't get it to go.
Oh, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 5 now.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Adebayo. Still yet to score. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
No coverage that time.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Up top, Hero. The layup off target. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Kevin Love. Now here's Giannis. Nothing on the board. Trent gets the bucket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo? And I like that Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Outside Hero. Over Porter. Here's Jovic. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Anderson against Giannis. Portis a screen on Anderson. 6 to shoot. Here's Giannis. There's Giannis with the slam.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Outside Hero. Here's Larson. And nothing is falling for him right now. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Green kicks to Antetokounmpo. Portis a screen on Anderson. Now Giannis. Trent outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Trent's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. And Frank, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. Here's Milwaukee now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Kuzma outside. Over Wiggins. Kuzma can't get it to go. He'd have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And that one's good. Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, I think there were some toughness questions around Andrew Wiggins. Not anymore. This guy has become a pretty gritty player.
Lopez kicks to Prince. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Outside Hero. They set the pick. That's the 3 fly. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And here's Burks. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 2.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the half-court shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5. And here is Prince following the 3 from Alec Burks. Lopez inside. Good with the fadeaway.
Lopez is a big guy, which gives him a huge advantage on the interior.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now, arguably, a top 25 player.
Here's Antetokounmpo after Tyler Hero's bucket. Inside, Kuzma. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, here's Burks. He has 5. Over Lopez. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Bucks trail by 3. Over in the corner, Lillard misses the 3. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Outside, Hero lets it go from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. Hero's got 22.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Milwaukee making a switch. Trent's checked in. Robinson's checked in for Miami. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 5. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Heat leading by 6. Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his 1st and his 3rd year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
Hero passes to Robinson. Now Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Hero finds Burks for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Burks has got 8 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
3-pointer, Lillard. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Trent outside. Lillard with a screen for Trent. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. With his 1st shot attempt, and there's another one for the Heat.
Bam connecting from the outside. That makes him scary when he's knocking down Jays.
Lopez outside. Shot to stop the... Oh!
And that's about as flashy as you're going to see Brook Lopez get. What a play.
Outside, Hero. Master Burks takes the 3. That shot off. And so it's the Miami Heat in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there at Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 24 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Outside, Hero drills it from outside. Hero's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
There goes Antetokounmpo.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
The Heat leading by 9. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Damian Lillard in for Porter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Back to Burks. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Burks dishes to Ware. Pass to Hero. And he makes good on the layup. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Antetokounmpo against Adebayo. Here's Lillard. Burks pulls it in. The Heat leading by 8. To the right side. Adebayo against Lopez. Pass to Hero. Launches it. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Outside, Hero. Good on the triple. Hero's got 32 points in the game. That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Lopez kicks to Kuzma. Prince the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Adebayo. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Prince.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
So it gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Taurean Prince. First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
For the Heat.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Bucks. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of pass.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's Milwaukee's ball.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's the Heat winning this one. A truly gutsy performance. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brett.
Drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Ricochet in at the 3. Here's Daniels. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Wagner outside. And he dunks it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Magic. With the drive. Orlando with the rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Young. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
What intensity from Young in the paint. Not backing off because of some coverage.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, BA.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Great D that time from Suggs.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Fantase's checked in for Orlando. Levert's checked in for Atlanta.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 29 left in the first. Pass to Wagner. The three. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So for the Magic, Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. He drops it from range.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Wagner finds Isaac. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's LeVert. Screen by Capella. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 5 now.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. Orlando making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Risachet, he's checked in for Johnson. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to LeVert. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. He's got 7.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. And it's Orlando with another. It's been all about Franz Wagner for Orlando. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Risachet out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's George Niang. And it's Mann in at the small forward position. The kick out to Banchero. Here's Black. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Atlanta with the ball. And out on the wings, Zach Risachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Here's Isaac. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
Orlando making some changes. Banchero comes in for Isaac. And Harris is subbed in for Anthony.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Good on the shot. Batadze's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Here's Risachet. Down low. Here's LeVert. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. LeVert's got 11.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Banchero uses his size down there.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Here's Risachet, pounded by Harris. Risachet, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's the Silva, puts the move on, and it's Orlando with another.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
A big group substitution here for Atlanta. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Suggs against Young. Okongwu, a screen on Suggs. Pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Ricochet, he's checked in for the Hawks. A minute 37 left in the second period. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And it's Wagner missing. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. Pass to Daniels. Here's Ricochet. From deep, Johnson. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Now here's Suggs. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. Suggs has got his first 3 points of the game.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Daniels, that one's true.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Here's Suggs. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Suggs has got 5.
Suggs showing you right there, he's not just a facilitator.
And here's Young. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Caris LeVert.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
Nice pass by Ricochet. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. Inside. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. And there's a pick. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Black's checked in for Orlando. Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Karis LeVert comes in for Young. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. And Atlanta making a change here. Man's checked in. Orlando leading by 5. Pass to Black. And here's Suggs. The 3 from Banchero. LeVert with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Niang. Up and in on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Banchero outside. Wagner, the pass to Black. Over LeVert. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Hawks trail by 3. Niang outside. Pass to Johnson. 40 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. And LeVert with a bucket on the assist by Johnson. LeVert's got 13.
Yeah, LeVert's so good at getting to his spots and capitalizing once there. Fun to watch him when he gets rolling like this.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
LeVert outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Carter. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Orlando ahead, up 3. And we're 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. We've got George Niang. He's out there with Terrence Mann. Clint Capella out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Bufkin in at the 1.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their 2-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Niang, the pass to LeVert. Five on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And that one's good, man.
And the way LeVert moves the ball, it's all about doing what's best for the team from his eyes.
Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. To the middle.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Second team foul.
No good on the free throw. Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner checked in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Niang. Risachet, he's checked in for Mann. And Daniels is subbed in for Krejci.
And there's the ability to finish for Risachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Banchero outside. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. The 3 from Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
LeVert outside. Pass to Daniels. Johnson a screen on Suggs. To the inside. Johnson against Ben Carroll. And here's LeVert for three. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
I think this is big for LeVert's confidence because the more he connects from distance, I think the more dangerous he'll become as a shooter and offensive player.
Wagner outside for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a three, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Suggs. Daniels misses. Magic leading by 4. Suggs, the pass to Ben Carroll. Ben Carroll, strong inside.
Hard to defend Ben Carroll this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Here's Rizachet, driving to the basket, and he banks in the layup.
How about the rookie, Zachary Rizachet, delivering a timely bucket?
Pass to Ben Carroll. Shoots over Johnson, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
To the left wing. Ben Carroll getting creative.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Ben Carroll's got it, man. What a move.
Here's Rizachet. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, my. Rizachet, just huge.
And they go to the intentional foul. Young, he's checked in for LeVert.
Coming on the floor for the Hawks, number 11,
40 seconds left in the final quarter. There's the double with Okongwu. To the paint. Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a
bit. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson a screen on Wagner. Pass to Johnson. There's Young with the 3, and he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
That's the line for Orlando.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5.
And the playmaking skills Ben Carroll has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Pass to Young. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, every...
happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. White setting the pick for Ball. Offline with his three. On the wing, Anunoby. Giddey defending. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players. Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been good. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Ball. There's some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Brunson against Ball. Bridges for three. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. There's the three. It's good from long range.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The three. Buries the long-range jumper.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Giddey with the bounce pass. White wide open. He fires. Another three for Chicago.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
New York trailing. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Brunson with it. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played, and it goes down 2 points.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Giddey kicks to White. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Vucevic. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Brunson surveying the D. Fires the three. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Vucevic a screen on Anunoby. And Giddey gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Brunson, and he lays it straight in. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Bulls lead by 3. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Patrick Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the paint. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got his first 2 points.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Robinson finds Bridges. Makes it off the glass.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosunmu. Then for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Payne. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Towns. On target from 13 feet. Vucevic has got 7 points.
And Vooch is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Bridges outside. Giddey against Anunoby. And he hits it to tie the game up. Achua's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Chicago has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Williams with a clean look, connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Towns, the pass to McBride. Towns, a screen on Ball. McBride's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Outside, Ball. Jones with it. Still scoreless. Down low, Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
Clever pump fake from Vooch, skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
Some changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. And it's wide in for Josh Giddey. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in. Here's Anunoby. Vucevic with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Ferocious move there by Ball, finding his finish while also taking the foul.
Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Jones. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Outside, Ball. Pass to White. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Vucevic, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Vucevic has got 6 points in the quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls up by 4. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half.
Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. Towns is doubled. Hart with the screen for Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Chicago leading by 4. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Towns. Towns is double. Out to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got 6.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Chicago's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Outside, ball to the left wing. Here's Vucevic. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And that's 13 points for Vucevic.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Chicago leading by 3. Pass the ball. Now White. Here's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Here's Bridges. From the high post, he drills it. He has 6. 1:31 left to play here in the third. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life.
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
And here is Giddey. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
So for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Ball. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling him.
At the line for the Knicks.
That one drops. He ties it up. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to White. Outside Williams. And here is Dosunmu, defended by McBride.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Cameron Payne's checked in for New York. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Bridges. He has 6. 5 to shoot. For the lead. Drains the three-pointer. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a ladder, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard. On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Left side, Towns. Payne gets a wide open look. No good on the three. Bulls trail by 4. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Anunoby in the corner. A three ball. Payne can't hit. Chicago is gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Trey Jones. Then for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Here's Towns. No good on that one. Great D that time for Vucevic. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up to the Bulls. And it's White missing. Bridges against White. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled. Brunson outside. This one for three. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Towns. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. New York has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Brunson. He's covered by Ball. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
And it's Vucevic missing. Brunson outside. Hart with a screen on Ball. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Vucevic with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kobe White. Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting for New York.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Chicago ball.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by New York. So it's New York picking up the win. All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.